Well, hello there, traveler. You seem to stumble upon a brand spanking new channel. Welcome to the Nobodies, and this is going to be part 1 of the Ragnorium series. Now, this game is like RimWorld. The graphics are a little bit harder on the eyes, but it's honestly just such a fun and great game. So we're just going to go straight into the gameplay. I'm not going to bore you guys with like any intro or anything like that. Just bear with me if audio or anything else is a little bit shitty. This is the first episode to the Nobody's channel, so you know we're at the bottom. We can only go up from here on the shitty scale, so just bear with us, alright guys? So right now this game is in development, early access. You can't find it on the Steam page. You have to search it up through Google, go into Steam, buy it from the Steam webpage, and then it'll be in your library. So the reason for that is just they want to keep their community small and build it around the community. It's, as they say right there, it's their odyssey. They really care about their game a lot. So let's just go right into it. Alright. I'm going to let you guys read that. So I don't have that nice soothing voice for reading over something else. We're not going to do a tutorial. I already know a good bit of this game. I've played it a while. So I just want to show you guys like the beginning parts of it on this episode. Just how to start it off. How to get a nice little going and not get collapsed by like water, food, and all that shit. Because if you don't know, it's a pretty hard game. If you don't do the tutorial like I did, I just kind of like brute forced it and smashed my way into it. So here, you kind of build your ship the way you want it, and later on you'll be able to upgrade it. So thrusters obviously gives you like more compartments you can carry, and then from here you kind of build it from the ground up. Everything costs coins. You get it every time you progress in the days as you survive. They'll let you build another ship, send resources that you need to your colony over and over again. I think right now, I think it's like every 4 or 5 days they'll allow you in gameplay to send it. So everything costs coins and all these things, and you get buffs when you research certain types. So the way I like to start the beginning game is 3 clones and a shit ton of fucking food. Like a shit ton. Because sometimes it's fucking hard. Because you'll see when we get into the game. So I go with clone pods at the bottom, just easy. Nope, this doesn't matter honestly. Where you put your modules, none of that matters. So right here, these boosters give you a little buff to your colonists. 15% more food yield from cargo containers right now doesn't really matter. Because you get so little food on the tier 1s that I usually just go with the 25 extra XP boost to each colonist. Because XP just, it's a nice way to just buff your people with health and DPS and all that sort of thing. All that fun jazz. So, we're just gonna goon it from the start. So right here I go with, yeah, basic cargo. I don't go with chicken pots because I don't have, you need like a house for them, and at the beginning you don't have it. Also, I just find it way more helpful to just have a whole bunch of food at the start. It just lets you fuck around and do whatever you want, you know? I made a mistake right here. We need one more clone pod. Boom. Alright. So the game doesn't start you off with colonists. So you go into cloning lab. Boom. You can clone the same one how many times as you want. Which is a good meta because that means you can like just pick the ones with high health the way I do it. So I just go with Eddie. Boom. Now I haven't named these already. They get a random name, so in the comments just put it if you want to be in the game or not. Just put down your name, boom, and I'll put you guys as one of the clones. If you die, I'm sorry. This game just really fucks me sometimes, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, So you go, boom, cloning done. Go back over here, put your little boys in here. We'll try and get this done quick so we can get into the gameplay so you guys can actually see how the game is and enjoyable it can be. Alright, so right here is the best part though, research labs. So every time when you're on PlanetSide, it'll say, hey, you can just fucking launch another ship. Boom. So every time you launch another ship, you get research. Also when you go through the text. Alright. That's all we need and we're done. You go to mission control, name your spaceship. I just go with actually, you can't even name it. So you can't really change your planet right now, still early access like I said, so just start the mission and just go with it. And just go as far as you can. Now this is actually a really cool part that I enjoy, which is starting the game, because I don't know, a lot of games in the beginning just, they don't go into depth like this. Not in depth, but like look cool as this. So I'll just be quiet, because I don't remember if there's any audio at the beginning. Oh no, just a loading screen. So I will probably edit these out. If I can, we'll see how it goes. We'll see the final product, or you guys will see this final product. But yeah, starting off the game is pretty easy because they give you enough food to survive for a couple days. I find it pretty hard in like day 10, day 15 when I have a couple more clones that I'm used to and I'm just drowning and like needing water. And everyone just screaming I'm hungry or like I want a room, you know, pleb shit. So it just fucking goons me sometimes, but you know, we'll see how it goes from there. I probably will edit this out actually. Yeah, I don't think you guys want to see a loading screen and some random dude yabbering on. Oh, actually, I will be uploading 2 of these videos a day for right now until Wasteland 3 comes out. Actually, Wasteland 3 comes out today. Never mind, ignore that. Alright, welcome back. So this is how you pick where you actually build your base and where you land and stuff. You actually like fly around, look at the environment and all that good fucking jazz, which is great. And since we'll all be starting on the same planet right now, because the game is just, again, early access, this is usually the place I'm going to pick because it has a lot of resources around it that are easy to get and not really in the line of danger or fire from other enemies on the field. So you'll see. It flies around, I'm gonna wait, honestly, because I don't want to land anywhere else because that place is fucking money, and I love it. It lets me just clothe my people so easily so they're not dicks out for Harambe the whole fucking time and complaining. I will actually edit out this part also because I'm gonna wait because I'm stubborn as fuck. Thanks 400 milligrams of caffeine straight into my blood. Alright, welcome back again. Probably edited out the whole beginning part because I was just flying around over here like an idiot. Because I want this specific landing zone right here. So this is the way it goes. You just fucking click right here. And you just kind of yeet your people into the crash and land. Like, they just, yep, they just hit the ground with explosive velocity. Which is great. And then you just switch. And here's the game. Again, some people say it's a little bit hard on the eyes for graphic wise. I'm okay with it. Doesn't really bother me. But everyone's different. I'll let you read this right here while I wake up our boys and girls over here. So yeah, so at the beginning right here is what you want to do. If you land where I'm at, it's pretty nice because you have cactuses and water sources right here. And all the good jazz that you need to survive. Now these little shits right here, they will fuck your world up. So you gotta be careful with it. And it seems like I've actually was unlucky and landed on a whole bunch of them right here where I want to build the base. That's fantastic. So you know what? We're gonna goon that as much as we can. So right now the whole thing is with combat, they just kind of gangbang each other with sticks or their fists until the other team loses. So right now that's all we got to work on. So this is pretty much all you need to care about. If this dies, you lose your playthrough, you don't start over, none of that. And if you lose all your colonists, you lose also. So that's pretty harsh because this goes down with health if your colonists become unhappy. Like if they have a little bar here, I'll show you guys real quick. If their happiness goes down to 0, you lose 3% of your leader's life, which is that. And so you have to be real careful to make sure that you just try to keep them happy, but it's pretty hard towards like not even mid game, like early game. I got the start. So what you gotta do is harvest right here, move this boil. All right. So a thing that I didn't know actually at the beginning of the game. Oh, actually, we might not have started with any right here. Yeah. All right. So the world changes every time you play. It's never gonna be like really the same. Like little things like, hey, there's different minerals here, or hey, there's different enemies here, like type of thing. So we need to right now secure water, secure food for survival. And water comes from cactuses in this game, which I did not know. And the whole beginning part of me, the first time I was playing, was just dying over and over again to water. So right here, yeah. So this is where you get your water from. Now, you don't have to worry about it. The 8 out of 8 is the limit how you can get it for that time. But they always get more water if you just let them like recharge on their own. I didn't know that, so that's a pretty good time to know in your first playthrough. You don't have to worry about that. You can just goon as much water as you can now because you know that stuff comes back whenever you want it. Alright, so let's just work on getting trees and clothing before everyone loses their minds. So obviously, reproduction organ is exposed means what it says. Dicks out for Harambe is not really a welcome thing around here, so we're just gonna try and get them clothed as much as we can. So the way you get clothes from the start, just shake some trees, get leaves, go into your construction panel right here, go to production, primitive crafting. It's that easy, folks. And now again, just let me know if you guys, if it's too hard on your eyes, maybe I can do something about it. I just want to learn more, so if you guys have any problems, just let me know. If audio is shit, just let me know, and I'll do my best for you boys and girls. So the whole beginning part of this game, I really honestly try and do as many missions as I can. Right here, you click down here. This is how you survive, honestly. So this allows you to get new resources, new tech, and all that good jazz. So right there, survival flame. That's how you make campfires in this game. You put your boys and girls onto the mission, and you send them off. Now, my favorite thing about this right now is that before the mission, they actually like group up together and they go on like a little convoy to the objective site in a group, so they don't get gooned one-on-one by some random thing, which is great. Though I suggest if you have a movement bonus on one of your troopers or clones to take it off, because if they move ahead of the pack, sometimes they get gooned. I've lost a lot of clones during that problem I was having. Because around the map you'll see like a skateboard or a tire, and you can actually put it on the back of your clones and it gives them a buff. like a movement buff, or there's one that's a time portal. Like, it's just so rowdy. Like, it's just a time portal that if your dudes die, they'll immediately come back. Or a mushroom gives you more health. Like, there's just random shit around the map that you can find, which is great because it lets you like actually zoom around the map and actually try to look for stuff. So they just have little cute bonuses here and there. Alright, so obviously right now we're trying to get some flint so we can make a campfire because nighttime can be heinous. At the beginning, I think they're a little bit more lenient with you on the first night. Like, no one actually freezes to death on the first night. But after that, they actually turn into like icicles, like giant ice cubes. This game is really funny on what they do. Like, shit here and stuff there, like yo stuff. Like see? Excuse me. Like actual shit will have eyes on them, like giant glowy eyes. And if you don't pick it up or put it somewhere, I don't know. It's just sometimes like shitmen will come out of the forest and just goon you without you knowing. Like literal human things made out of feces will come and beat your ass while your people are sleeping if you just leave it lying around. And the first time I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? So make sure that you pick up your shit and you put it in a corner, so just in case if it does come to haunt you, you can fight them all from one point of the map. So this video is gonna be 30 minutes, nice, short and sweet. Again, you know, I just want to learn how to edit it here and there so that way it looks nice for you guys. But I will be uploading part 1 and part 2 on the same day with Wasteland 3 gameplay coming out. So you guys should be getting like 4 videos in one day. Now, that's not how it's going to be. It's going to be mainly 3 videos a day for right now. Unless you guys want that 4, I can make it work. But for me to upload videos, I have to drive 30 minutes because I live in the boonies. And actually upload it from somewhere else. So if you guys really want 4 videos, we can try it. It's just a point of time. Alright, enough of that random BS talking. So after getting flint, you're gonna get campfire, and this is all missions. So these missions actually make your colonists happier, and if you cancel them, they make your colonists pissed. Like, they actually get livid at you. So make sure you don't cancel it unless you really need to. Like, there's some missions that you zoom over the location, and it's just like 5 dudes with sledgehammers about to rock your world, and you're like, nah fam, I'm good. I don't need this smoke. And so you cancel it, but your happiness will go down. Easy, boom, survival campfire. So influence, it's pretty much every mission you do gives you 1 influence, and then research XP you get from doing the missions, like colonial XP, all that stuff. It's just whenever your troopers get XP, that's when you get XP for your research. Now, I just recently started playing this game, so if there's any other people that are like farther than me and know more things, feel free to comment stuff that I might have gotten wrong in the comment section. And all that stuff, because, you know, I make mistakes easy, brother. Don't even worry. Alright, so let's get primitive crafting. Easy, done, because we already built the crafting bench. Boom. So this is what's called medicine, pretty much. So if you click on this right here, it'll zoom in over the location where the mission is going to take place. And then you can see what kind of enemies you're going to be fighting. You can equip your people to certain things, or, you know, just decide on how many people to actually send. I'm gonna send all 3. Actually, no. I'm gonna send 1 right now. Because it's just right there. The base right here. Right there. Right now, we're gonna be worrying about making skirts. Because our people hate being naked. So, 3. Boom. There we go. That's all I gotta do. Some wooden sticks are weapons. Which you get from cutting down trees, obviously. So, again, trees come back. But sometimes they don't. I really haven't figured it out yet. Like right here, the last time I played through, all of these were dead trees, and so yeah, like this. So if you chop this down, it'll come back as a live tree, and then you can shake it, and you'll get leaves from it. And then you chop it down again, it'll turn to a sapling, and it'll actually grow. But it happens in certain locations, not in every single tree you cut down. So just be mindful that sometimes the trees won't be coming back. Also right here, this is what I'm talking about. This is a time capsule. If you see these things, always equip them, just because it's 1 free life for your colonist. Alright, so we're done with that. So that gives us the option to make medicine. So right here, after doing those 3 blue ones, they were to unlock things. So now you're just doing pretty much fetch quest or like random quests right here to get XP. So I'm gonna do wood hoarder, you know, try and get that. Ooh, never mind. Skin that thing. You know, get that wood. Nice penis joke in there. Yeah, so you're gonna be skinning everything you can. I mean, like, whenever you see an animal near you, kill it. Get food, stockpile on food no matter what, as fast as you can. Constantly. Once you get sticks. Just to make sure. That way you don't take that much damage. Once you get sticks, though, just genocide the whole planet as much as you can. And just get food. Now, obviously, if you see a fucking bear, don't click attack on it. Because I made that mistake. I thought my 6 people can goon one bear with sticks. It didn't work out. The Emperor didn't provide. He saw me wanting. We got goons. It was horrific. And that was one of my playthroughs gone. Because on the way there, we fought like a whole bunch of bees and worms. I'm like, alright, well, you know, we're still going to goon as much as we can here. So the whole beginning part of this game is just going to be chill. I suggest you playing it with your phone out, man. Because, like, it's just one of those games where you're just going to be building up your colony and just looking at it and just being great. This is what do I do now? Just, you know, just relax. Take your time with it. Don't speed through a lot of things because sometimes you'll make mistakes on accident. Like if you forget to unequip someone so they don't fucking run double the speed of everyone else and then you lose them. Because the reload in here, it's by landings. So new launch. See right here. Alright. Since we just started, they're going to give us the next launch pretty early on. So once the launch starts, that's like an autosave. And then you can reload to that part. And then if you save, you can reload again. But if you quit, or save and quit, like after a colonist dies, it will load you all the way back to you actually flying your ship in. So just want you guys to know that. If I didn't make sense, just ask me in the comments. I can type it out easier for you guys. No problem. But yeah, so at the beginning, it's just going to be you trying to get pants for your people. And then actually the models, I haven't showed you guys this yet. You actually get your clothes on there. You actually click on them. Yeah. So for all of you hat fanatics, I know that's a thing from Team Fortress. Right here, each colonist can actually gain hats if they work on certain jobs. Like this dude works the bush, becomes literally a bushman. He has like a whole hat with a giant ass like branches all over it. So it's pretty cool. I've made one colonist become a cannibal. They got like a skeleton head or something like that. It's pretty fun. Like there's a lot of weird and funky hats around there, which makes the game interesting. So this is what I'm talking about though. The models are just hilarious, man. Like they got giant eyes for no reason. Alright. So okay, so when you equip something from the ground, there you go. It goes on their back and they just haul this thing around. Right there. From all of you military people, this is like flashbacks from carrying a rucksack across a hike, huh? They pretty much just carry that forever now, like that's it. Unless you tell them, you know, drop it down on the ground, obviously. Oh, okay, so a thing I need to know is that's bury, move feces, move everything, because hygiene matters in this game, and so it's a problem. Also, these giant egg sacs will actually turn into enemies when you walk by them once they're fully grown. Surprised they haven't exploded yet. They usually goon me sometimes at the beginning. What every colonist has right here: energy, hygiene, happiness, thirst, and hunger. And you can actually prioritize them to pick what job you want them to. Again, keep in mind, guys, that this is early access. There's some things that are a little bit janky. Like I prefer an equipment tree that I can actually like equip them. But since it's early access, they just pick up everything they can on empty slot. Like if they have a necklace they need, they just pick it up randomly. And tools like axes, you can't equip them. You have to give them your certain like harvesting, construction, and jobs like that. Once you give them a certain job, they'll pick up an axe to like cut down trees better, like faster. Me personally, I would prefer it to be more of like I get to choose to equip it on them, because like an axe gives you +2 damage and more harvesting speed. But I don't want to make them prioritize cutting down trees over something else. Like I just want them to have them on them. But it's just a me thing also. So that's honestly not a really big deal, because you can just put everyone to cut trees, and if there's not enough trees to cut down, they're just doing their job, and they'll still have the axe. But it's just something I wish that there was an actual inventory screen. which is probably gonna happen, obviously, because you know these people that are making this game, they really look like they put a lot of love into it, which is something that I enjoy. It reminds me a lot like of RimWorld. Whenever I played RimWorld, I always wanted like a 3D version of it, like an actual model version of it, and this gives me that niche, like that nice little feeling of playing RimWorld. Like fuck yeah, like this is what I wanted. Gets me slightly aroused, if you can see what I'm hearing. Okay. So always go for those easy objectives at the beginning. So whenever you finish one of these, level 2 will be another tech tree. Level 3 and level 4 will be like, it will unlock different techs for you. That will make your life way easier. So right now, let's just go with bandages. Make some easy bandages for that XP. There we go. So right now, they don't really care about like sleeping on the floor. It's not a big deal. Or eating without a table like RimWorld. Like if you eat without a table in RimWorld, you're just fucked. Like everyone just wants you, like they just hate you. So don't worry about that. At the beginning, you have more lenient. It's more lenient towards you. You can do whatever you want for a while. It'll be easier. So actually, let me show you guys the construction, because I know you guys want to see that. This is episode 1. So it's pretty simple. It's a little janky sometimes, but it's pretty simple. You just kind of put down a base. Right. Let's say I'm gonna go right here. Boom. It just kind of locks onto itself. And that's the construction. I'm pretty sure I haven't gotten that far, so I'm also really excited to play with you guys, because the farther we go, the more new things I see. I just really loved this game, like off the start, so I wanted to make a video of it as soon as I could. So I'm really enjoying it. But so the construction is very just nice. I'm hoping that you get stone and metal later on, because that would be fucking cool, because I always love building just massive bases as big as I can. So the reason I'm going to separate these buildings, because you can actually build rooms, like workshops or like a tailor room. And certain rooms, you need certain things in them, and they need to be walled off from each other. And then they will unlock different things. Like if you have a blacksmith, they give you more weapons. If you have a tailor, more armor, and all those things. And so my favorite thing is, though, you can just kind of right click on it, roof's gone. You can see right into it. So we're going to try and get this as fast as we can. We're going to try and push research as fast as we can so we can unlock the next tree. So we can unlock newer things to show you guys. And I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the game. I know, again, it's hard on the eyes sometimes, or what I've been told. Alright, let's fuck up this bee actually. Come here. I don't know what you get from bees, honestly. You get sugar. I don't know why, but I don't know what you use with that. But honestly, I just want to kill a bee. Okay, so when it goes blacked out like that, it's just saving for you, just like an autosave. Or you get resources, because later on you will unlock a function that will let you spend resources to get resources from, and it'll drop into space, and it'll be blacked out for a minute. So if it gets blacked out, don't freak out. Nothing's happening to the game or anything of that. Alright, so wow, this bee's fast as hell. Oh, bear. Okay. Alright. So yeah, like their weapons, they actually equip them and show them in combat, which is something I love and enjoy. I just love seeing my models just get more and more beefy. Now, again, I'm new to this YouTube thing, so guys, if like, I don't know, too much cursing or too much something, just let me know and I can change that. Just what matters is the viewers. If you guys are not enjoying this, I can change something for you guys, no problem. Just want to make sure everyone's having a good time while watching this game. And just keep in mind that I am learning over here. So if you guys don't fucking dig with the cursing, I can change that real quick. Though it's gonna be hard because I curse a lot, so it might slip through here and there. But you know, don't burn me alive. All right, I'll get there. Oh, I didn't show you guys the building animations. It's just that right there. They just fucking hit it with an invisible hammer. They just fucking goon that bitch. Well, that is the alarm for the first episode. Alright, so episode 1's done. I'm going to be immediately recording episode 2. No problem right here. And get both of these episodes out to you guys on the same day, hopefully. And if not, I apologize. I'll get them out to you as soon as I can. Alright, thank you guys for watching the Nobodies. Hopefully you guys subscribe, but I'm not going to hassle you guys on that. You guys already know. If you guys like it, just do it. If not, it's up to you. Thank you guys again for just even watching this. Have a good day.